Today, I'm showing you how to wear a suede jacket just like the Black Panther. What's up, all you good fly guys? You know who it is, the Cat in the Hat, your resident fly guy, your chief architect, Michael Andrew of StarArchitects.com, here to help you redesign your frame of mind when it comes to this lifestyle thing. And today, we're going to be talking all about how to get the look. That's right, how to make a statement with your style. And we're going to use Chadwick Boseman as the example. Now, before we do, first and foremost, I have to provide apologies. We are currently having construction done in our apartment, so you may hear some crazy background noise, but don't sweat it. We are going to push through this and make it happen regardless, because the show must go on. So just bear with me for a few days. After that, we will be right back on schedule, but you still are going to be getting this content daily at 6:30 p.m. So if you haven't, please go ahead and consider subscribing. I would love to be a character in your lifestyle story. And if you have already subscribed, like Engineer Truth, Noble AJ, and Timothy Lou, you know I appreciate you. And now all you have is one thing left to do, and that is hit that notification bell, and that way you will be notified each and every time new content comes out. Now, with the new spring 2018 looks coming out from Fashion Week last year, we're now starting to see that the brightly colored suede jackets are going to be the thing in the spring and summer. And the reason being is because you have this bright pop of color that will immediately stimulate your eye over the suede, which is going to soften the look and provide a much more soothing type of effect. Now, I know that you probably haven't even thought about the dynamics that fabric and color can create when they are properly placed together, but now you have a great example. And I wanted to use Chadwick Boseman because he really wore it well on the Good Morning America interview. But while I loved Chadwick's approach with it being a very bold Bottega Veneta, green jacket, you don't have to be as bold when you are constructing this look. Now, I do want you to think about making a statement casually, being casually sophisticated within this space when you are thinking about this jacket, but you don't have to be so over the top. We got to remember that Chadwick is a celebrity, so it's a little bit different when he is expressing himself, but you can take those concepts once again. So when you're constructing your jacket and putting it into your wardrobe, one of the first things that you actually want to think about is a bold color. Now, the great thing about this is when you're going shopping, don't go to a new designer store. Go to a vintage outlet or check out eBay and get something from the 70s or the 80s. This is still going to have a much bolder collar. It's going to create a look, and sometimes you may even see some contrast stitching, but the color will be a pure green or a navy blue or a rust type of color that will still create a statement without it being too overbearing for a color. Nobody really wants to deal with that light fuchsia pink type of color. So when you grab that, then you can begin incorporating it into the rest of your wardrobe, especially if you know which seasonal tone your skin tone represents. Now, what will that communicate? So let's keep it real, fellas. Any guy who's going to wear a bold color has to have some confidence in himself. So if you are not okay with the criticisms, just like you receive the congratulations and the praise, then hold off on grabbing this. But that doesn't mean that you can't actually grab a suede jacket. You just want to go for something that is a little bit more conservative, whether it is brown and or grays or blues. That way you don't have to worry about anything being overly conservative, but you can still have that softened look. And what it will ultimately communicate, what it will say about you, is that you understand how to soften your statements, be a little bit cooler through your interactions, and will leave a lasting impression with your style. So I want you to try that on. Go get you a suede jacket and see how it fits you, and leave me these answers with this question of the day. Would you rock a brightly colored suede jacket? And if so, how would you put your look together, and what would you wear it with? And lastly, what kind of communication would you want it to display? Leave me some comments in the comment box. If you found the information beneficial, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Please feel free to share the video, even with all the noise, because there is somebody who may find inspiration in the image of the Black Panther. And most of all, don't forget that dress is nothing more than the expression of a man's state of mind. So you, yes you, should always dress to express. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.